How to grind for an aeropress. You want to adjust the grinder to close to zero. Zero will be as fine as this grinder can grind. Uh, right now I have it set to 1.5. You can see the arrow indicating that. If you're going to grind for pour over, you want to go up to like maybe 8, like fairly coarse. The coarser it is, the faster the water will flow through the bed of grounds. So you have to wait, you'll spend less time waiting. And if it's too slow, you'll get over extracted bitter coffee. So 8 for pour over, like 1.5 for aeropress. I have it set for 1.5. So you're going to take the handle off, which exposes the top. That's where you're going to pour in the beans. So we're just going to pour in about 20 grams of beans right now. Reattach the handle. And then just grind. I mean, it takes about 20-30 seconds at most. When you're grinding, you want to make sure that the adjustment ring doesn't pop up. You want to keep it down. This little rubber ring, you can use that. When you hold it, I recommend not holding it near the adjustment ring so you don't have it pop up. And then just grind. When the handle can spin pretty freely by itself, you know you're done. You're just going to unscrew the catch jar. See in there, fine grinds. Next, you're going to assemble the aeropress. Here's the base. You're going to screw on the little Fellow Prismo filter cap. There's a little reusable metal filter in the bottom. Just put in there one turn. It's done. You got your cup. Just put it on top of the cup. Put the little funnel on top that helps you get the grounds in there without spilling. There's one additional step. If you like a cleaner cup with less coffee oils and maybe less body in the brew, you can add a paper filter to the bottom. So here's a little filter holder. It's got tiny paper filters. You just add it to the bottom. That'll help remove little fine dust grounds from your coffee brew and also remove the oils. Some people prefer it, some don't. It's completely optional, but I included a whole bunch of paper filters for you. And just screw the cap back on here. The funnel. Then you're just going to pour in the grounds. The next step is to add water. For aeropress, I tend to like slightly lower temperature water, like about 196 degrees Fahrenheit. For pour over, it's usually better to go a little hotter, like 204. Also, for a darker roast bean, usually a little lower is better, like 196 for pour over, dark roast beans. Light roast, like 204. Right now we're at 198. It's about right for aeropress. I'm going to remove the funnel. Some people add only a little water, but I like to add it all the way up to the line, pretty much. So I'm just going to go all the way up until there's only about 2 inches left on the top. So that's just that when I stir it, it doesn't spill. This is the little stirrer paddle aeropress provides you. I just like to stir it about, say, 10 times. And then depending on how strong you like your coffee, you can let it sit for 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. I used to just give it 1.5 minutes. So in exactly 1.5 minutes, we're going to use the plunger and push down. The finer you grind the coffee, the harder it is to push it down, and the more flavor you'll get. You want to find a nice middle ground. Usually about 1.5 minutes on the dial on the grinder is pretty good. So we're just going to wait another minute. When you push down, you should try to go kind of slow. The slower you go, the less fines you'll get in your cup, and the cleaner, more tea-like consistency to the brew. Like the slower you go, the more you allow the filter to filter. If it's ever too hard to push it down, that means you ground way too fine, and the bed of coffee in the bottom is not letting the water through because there are no holes. That's a sign for you to grind a little less fine. And conversely, if it's too easy to push it through, all the water just goes through instantly. You've ground too coarsely. And once you push all the water through, I'll show you how to eject the puck straight into the trash for a minimal cleanup. Then we're going to dilute the water, usually a 1-to-3 ratio. Then I add a dollop of half and half to cream it, stir it, and enjoy. All right, it's been about a minute. We're going to push the plunger down. So you're going to try to do this kind of slowly. All right, next step, you're just going to take this to the trash, unscrew this, and then push this down. That's going to eject the grounds into the trash can. It's kind of fun. I'm not going to show it on camera. Then I just rinse it off in the sink. Throw away the paper filter. Give it a few shakes and ready to go. So this is the coffee. You can see it's nice and dark and strong. Now we're going to dilute it. Then I'm going to add a dollop of half and half. Give it a little stir. Give it a taste. It's delicious. Every time. One of the most consistent brew methods you can do.